everybody, Creation Chemist here. Bee season is upon us, and I was looking at some of my beehives and they are a little bit mangled up. This is even after I cleaned the hives up. This one's broken, as you can see. These are falling apart, and they are so warped that they have warped away from being able to hold the other hive on top of them. The 9-inch super box hive, which would go next step up. So these are the bee. Had to kill a spider there. I just got some scraps down from the lumber yard. These are their chop-offs. That's a cheap way to get wood. And you can get pretty nice wood, and as long as it's to your dimension, then everything's okay. Beehive doesn't have to be incredibly technical or incredibly precise. So I just went down there. This is 3/4 inch plywood, and this is 1 by 12. And we're going to cut this into strips to make these outside sides, and we're going to use that for the inside for making one beehive bottom board. So let's get started. This board is going to be 15.5 inches by 21.5 inches. It's going to be equivalent to this piece here. We're going to go cut it on the table saw. That'd be the easiest way to do it. Alright, now we're going to take this board and cut 2-inch strips out of it. That'll best be done by jointing one side and cutting the 2 inches on the table saw. These two boards are going to be 22 inches long. This board's going to be 15 5/8 inches long. Now to put a 3/4 inch dado into the wood, and we'll do that with this 3/4 inch bit. Next up is to rabbet out a corner here, 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 and here, and I'm marking it. That way I make sure I cut the right corner, because as soon as this goes together, this piece has to go on the right and this piece has to go on the left. Alright, I figured I was almost done, and I got everything together, and I see that there's a 1/4 inch gap between one rabbet joint and the other rabbet joint. And so I checked the dimensions of a regular super hive, and the deep box is going to be 16.25 inches wide. Well, this is 16.5 inches wide. So what I have to do is go 1/8 of an inch deeper on each side, and that'll bring it in to 16.25 inches. It'll also take out this 1/4 inch gap and pull everything right together. So I'm gonna take out another 1/8 of an inch on these by using the router bit. Well, that certainly did the trick. I made the rabbet joints just a little bit deeper on each side, and now The board is flush here. The rabbet joints are perfectly connected here. And everything goes together immensely well. So I'm very pleased with that. And now it's time to glue it up. It's nice to have a glue rag handy. And just be sure to work with gravity when you do this. Everything is out, so gravity is going to pull the glue down before we get everything together. And I've got my clamps standing by. Now, we'll just let that dry overnight, not worry about it till tomorrow. Here's the finished bottom board. It turned out really nicely. This joint is spot on, and then this one is just a tiny bit off, but of course it's just a beehive, so no biggie there. Comes out really nice. It's just the glue that's on there. And the bees are, if they find any draft or anything wrong with this, they'll just coat whatever they need with the glue that they produce. So no problem there either. So I think this is going to turn out to be a really good project. And there it is for the finished product. Alright everybody, this is the Creation Chemist once again, and we've come to the end of our project. The real test is whether the beehive is actually going to be able to sit on top of this bottom board. So we're going to do that test right now. Now this is a honey super. It's one of the 6-inch deep parts of the hive, but it has the symmetry that I'm after. So I picked it up to see if it was going to fit on here, and look at that. That looks great. It is just the way it's supposed to be. This is definitely a recipe for coming up with a successful beehive bottom. Hope this helps you. I learned a lot on it too. Ooh, there's some bees there that caught me by surprise there. I thought it was another spider that was going to bite my finger or something, but there's the old dead super. Anyway, thanks for watching. I always have projects going, and I'm always uploading them to YouTube, so stay tuned for whatever video is up next. Like to build a full beehive and get that on tape, so that might be coming up. But anyway, I do thank you for watching and appreciate all of the viewers out there. And any comments that are tricks and tips that you would like to share, just leave them in the comment section below. Be sure to create in the creation, always honor the Creator. And until next time, have a great week.